What is up, hashtag FURRYPACK? It is Doggy here, and tonight we're doing a bit of CSGO, and holy fucking shit, what's this? I'm actually playing PC? What? What? If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, which you should, actually go ahead and definitely watch it, you can tell that I, yes, finally have a gaming desktop. And holy shit. I am also recording, obviously, using the desktop itself, and you know, I could easily record and play. I could probably actually stream as well too, off the desktop itself as well too, which is actually pretty cool. I haven't tried it out. I'm probably gonna try it out a little bit later, do a quick test stream and all that. But what is it? I ended up getting a pre-built, and the only reason why to this is the fact that here's some of my reasons why. For one, I'm starting off on PC. So I want to go ahead and I decided to get a pre-built for my first PC, you know, as a starter. And, you know, later down the line, maybe I'll go ahead and actually build one. And I do have the experience, I do have the knowledge, and I do know what actually is great hardware for building the PC and how to put one together and all that. And I know how to do cable monitoring and all that. But the whole point is, I don't really want to go through hours to trying to go ahead and put a PC together. Especially because I want something where I could just go ahead and install all my games and all of my apps that I use and stuff right away and just start playing right away. So I didn't want to do that for my first PC. And I know many people would just go like, well, you will get the better experience if you do that, and you probably even save some money and all that. Well, the whole point is, I actually ended up getting my PC from Best Buy, and I actually took a lot of time into it. Actually looking at what PCs they have to offer. What's a really decent price PC, and for $600 I ended up getting something that's actually worth it. It has LED lighting, it came with a really great, honestly it's a really great gaming mouse, it also came with a really great keyboard. And I mean, the build quality of the two things are actually really good. I mean, they feel nice to me. I mean, to me they fit my liking, you know, they fit my suiting, you know, I could easily game on it or type on it. It's actually really comfortable for me. I actually like it. What is it? I really like the LED lighting. It's pretty nice, and it actually has a glass panel on the case, which is actually pretty fucking sexy. So you can see the inside. The entire exact PC is actually upgradable from putting in a new CPU, new motherboard, more RAM. You can actually swap out the, what is it? Goddamn power supply, the graphics card. The actual motherboard that it comes with actually can support up to 16 gigabytes max. What is it? And it can actually support an i5 or an i7. And yeah, that's actually really good. So I wouldn't really have to change the motherboard since it's already good. And the graphics card that I do have is an RX 460, 2GB, and for 2GB RX 460, this is actually a pretty high-end card, while at the same time it's a budget high-end card, and it's really great for the card itself. If you were to actually buy it for like a budget build that you're gonna make or something, and actually try to get it built on your own, it'll probably cost you around 120 and maybe 140 or something for like the 4GB model, right? And actually for 2GB of video RAM, and for being the RX 460, it's a really great card. It runs all of my games that I play nice and smooth, and I don't have a problem with it. I can record and even stream pretty easily. It also has a, what is it, the FX 4300 processor that's quad core, and it's actually really fast. It's clocked out at 3.8 gigahertz, and you can actually turbo clock it or boost clock it, you know, overclock or whatever. As well, because the PC itself also comes with 3 fans. It comes with and it also comes with a different CPU fan. It doesn't even come with a stock cooler fan. It actually has a natural dedicated CPU fan, which is actually pretty cool. And it comes with 3 case fans. And then obviously the GPU itself is also going to be having its own dedicated fan as well too, which is actually pretty nice because you're also getting a lot of cooling. Now the only thing is, it is slightly, you can actually hear the fan, and some people might find it annoying or say it's a little too loud. It's actually not loud at all. It's kind of like a PS4, but way less. It's less than a PS4, I'll tell you that. Even on full load, it is way less than a PS4, and you hardly would ever hear it at all. Honestly, if you're going to be having a gaming headset on, and you're going to be obviously gaming, you know, playing CSGO, you're going to be hearing gunshots and all that in your game, you can't even hear your fan at all, period. The only ever time you're ever gonna hear it is if you were gonna not be having a headset. And it's gotta be like quite quiet in your room. And I really like this PC. I mean, obviously you could tell I'm actually gaming on CSGO pretty fun. I'm not sure if you guys can see my FPS counter. I actually have my FPS counter on Steam opened up right now. I'm not sure if I will actually record that. I'm not even sure if that's even recordable at all with just GPU recording software or anything like that. But all I know is I am actually averaging on 1080 on what is it, maximum, right, for this game right here. I'm actually averaging 150 FPS or higher, or what is it? And what that's while recording using the actual desktop itself too. What is it? Obviously the FPS is going to be way higher if you're not going to be recording and you're just going to be gaming only. So yeah, but I mean, while I recording all that, you know, that's great for me. I'm happy. I actually took time thinking about the PC, and you know, for the hardware and for the price, it's actually really good. And the fact that everything's upgradable, the keyboard is actually great build, even the mouse, and the fact that it even has RGB lighting is actually fucking amazing. So I really love this PC, you know, and I'm happy. I can even play Ark Survival Evolved, which is actually a high demanding, power hungry for the CPU and graphics card game. And I can actually run that, and I believe 1080 medium at the very least to actually, you know, get like a good 100 FPS. And, you know, if I want to go ahead and go somewhere a little lower, around probably at the very least the 60 mark, I could go ahead and boost it up to 1080 to get the little extra looks, but it'll be like around 60 or something. But I mean, that's still fucking great, and I could actually start easily record that game, even through the PC itself. And streaming the PC, even if it can't stream through the PC itself, I do have my laptop still, which is actually really great. So, you know, yeah, I'm happy. Hope you guys are enjoying this random commentary, you know, or not random commentary, but I hope you guys are enjoying my commentary while I'm actually playing on my PC. And yes, I know I suck at CSGO. I actually do play with a controller. And I believe it or not, I mean, even though I said the keyboard and mouse of the PC is great and all that, I still don't really know how to use the keyboard and mouse to play games really easily. It really depends on the game. For like example, a game like Minecraft, I could probably actually play with keyboard and mouse fairly easily, but a game like this, CSGO, I wouldn't really be able to play as well as I'm even playing with a controller, right? I mean, I use XPatter for all those you don't know, or what is it, XPatter, my #1 favorite program pretty much to use to go ahead and actually get full keyboard or mouse support to your controller. So any game, and I mean absolutely any single game that has no control support whatsoever can become controller support with this program. And it works with any controller, legitimate any controller you could connect to your PC and could actually be connected properly. Bam, you're good to go. Right, you just go ahead and just pretty much set it up and you're good to go. Like after you set up all your key bindings and everything in the actual program XPatter, all you have to do is go into your game and set up your pretty much controls on the game, and there you go. Now the only thing is, you can also make a lot of different presets for different games and just load up different presets for different games in case you don't want to go ahead and mess around with your settings on the game itself. Because if you're a person that actually does like to go ahead and use your PC and keyboard sometimes, and then you have a certain like control configuration on the game and you don't want to ruin that because you don't know what you did and you didn't save any of the settings or anything, you can make different presets on XPatter. But I do have a video on that. I will actually put that in the end card for tonight instead of putting actually no, I'll put it in the description, or no, I'll put it in the cards. There we go. I'll just put it in the cards, and then in the end card I'll actually put the cheesy unboxing that I did on my desktop PC yesterday late at night. So yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty much just, you know, up here uploading. I'm actually gonna edit this video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stop my intro and outro to it, and that's really it. And probably even color correct it, and that's about it. And I just want to do that as a quick little test to see how long a rendering will be, and then I'll pretty much end up telling you how the rendering was in the next video. So yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. Dogs out, bark bark, bow wow.